What if I told you most people are living in a prison they can't even see? Not a prison made of walls, but of beliefs, of illusions, of invisible chains. And the craziest part? They think they are free. Highly spiritual people slowly begin to break free, but it comes at a cost. If you have been feeling different lately, if something inside you is shifting, it might be because you are starting to see the illusion for what it is. And once you see it, you can never unsee it. Because there comes a moment in every awakening where everything you trusted isn't what you thought it was. This moment feels different for everyone, but it always comes with two emotions battling inside you. One is fear, the fear of leaving behind everything familiar. The other is freedom, the excitement of stepping into something greater. And there's a powerful scene from the Truman Show that captures this feeling perfectly. If you haven't seen the movie, here is what you need to know. Truman has lived his entire life inside a TV show, but he doesn't know it. Since birth, his world has been scripted. Every friend, every job, every moment controlled. But deep down, something has always felt off. And now he is about to discover the truth. Watch closely and ask yourself, which emotion do you feel more? That moment when Truman touches the wall is the exact moment when a spiritual person realizes their old identity was never real. You stand at the edge of everything you have ever known, and suddenly you have a choice. Stay where it's safe, where everything is predictable, or step into the unknown where truth awaits. And that's why highly spiritual people slowly quit these five things. Because these are the chains that keep you inside the illusion. First, seeking approval from others. Most people live their lives trying to please others, family, society, even strangers. But here is what no one tells you. The more you seek approval, the more you lose yourself. What happens when you quit? You stop chasing validation and start trusting your own soul. Second, chasing material success as a measure of worth. We are told success is about money, status, and possessions. But let me ask you this. If success were about wealth, why are so many rich people miserable? What happens when you quit? You realize real wealth isn't in your bank account, it's in your peace of mind. Third, over-identifying with the ego. Who are you? Most people would answer with their job, their achievements, their failures, but highly spiritual people realize none of that is you. What happens when you quit? You start living with less fear because you no longer define yourself by external things. Fourth, the need to always be right. When you are spiritually asleep, winning arguments feels important. But when you wake up, you realize being right is overrated. Peace is priceless. What happens when you quit? You stop wasting energy on proving yourself and instead focus on understanding. Fifth, holding on to toxic relationships. Here is a hard truth. Not everyone is meant to walk your path. Some people drain you, some people block your growth. And highly spiritual people learn that letting go isn't cruel, it's necessary. What happens when you quit? You create space for deeper, more meaningful connections. Waking up isn't easy. At first it feels like losing everything. But in reality, you are gaining something priceless. Freedom. You no longer live in chains. You no longer fear the unknown. But here's the truth. Awakening isn't a destination. It's a path. And now you're walking it. There was a time you didn't know any of this. When you felt stuck, lost, asleep. But someone or something helped you see more. Now it's your turn. Because there are people in your life, friends, family, maybe even strangers who are still searching, who still feel trapped in an illusion they can't yet see. Be the one who opens the door. Share this message, not to convince, but to invite. Not to teach, but to light the way.